Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I'm Father Fungus, and we are here on the Golf Plus Pro Tour, week 8 of the fall season, and we are doing one of the dailies. And if you can see the courses up here in the corner, it's 18 holes. It is not worth a lot of FedEx Cup points, but we are getting back into this because I had a long break for over a quarter, so I'm having to work my way back up the ladder. I hope you enjoy this particular course. Once again, we are doing it in pro mode, and I will ask only one thing. If you could hit like and subscribe, it would be really helpful, because we need that for the algorithm. And I won't ask again during the whole video. This is the only time I'll ask. So if you got a moment, hit like and subscribe, and you won't hear about it again. With that said, we're going to get going here on hole number 1. It's par 5. And let me adjust my view here so you can see what we're working with. There we go. We got the back tees, easy pin. That's good. And moderate wind. In this case, the wind's coming from like up in the top left to the bottom right. We have a pretty good landing zone here. Let's see if we can get going. I don't have this course in my normal library, so I don't usually play it. Let's do the best we can. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, hopefully we're not in the sand. Yep, we're in the sand. Go figure. But let's see what we can do with this. It is a par 5. Most important part right now is just getting out of the sand. So let's go ahead and let's pick a club we know is going to get us out of here. Okay, it's way down below, so I'm going to have to back up a little bit. Okay. And we're going to change our direction here. Sure. And there we go. Well, at least we didn't hit the sand the second time. Alright, once again, get into our face. Okay, take it there. Always good to reset sometimes. Let's see here. Close to the pin. Not too bad. I do believe we're shooting for a birdie right now. 12 feet, just about even. Ooh, so close. We'll take the par, and we'll continue on to the next hole. Take a look here. We got a par 4, and the wind's going to be in our face. Safe area slightly to the left. Makes the hole a little longer, but it's a lot safer on the left side. We're in the first cut or whatever. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're going to be using a 6-iron. So we put near. We must be right on the edge of the green there. Yep, right on the edge. Let's try chipping it over there. Okay. Could have been better. Not bad. Okay, we'll take the part, and now I have to reset because with these recordings, if I go too long, it's hard to get the video off the quest, so I will stop the video for a second, restart, and it's the only time I'll mention it. You won't notice it because we'll edit it. Okay, welcome back, and we're on hole number 3, par 4. This one's, the wind's pulling this way, and using the driver is really dangerous because that can set up a nasty water penalty. So we are going to go with hybrid instead. Let's see how well we did. Oh, we're on the grass at least. All right. Pull down. Slightly that way. See if we get close to the pin. Not too bad. Okay, we got an uphill putt, otherwise fairly straight. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh, maybe a little strong. Yeah, a lot strong. Okay, that doesn't. Get in there. Oh. Yeah, 3 putting is not good. Well, let's see if we can get a birdie or something to cancel that out. Let's take a look here. All right, we're on hole 4, par 4. And the wind's like directly from the top to the bottom of the map. Shouldn't be an issue. A little to the right, but shouldn't be a problem. A little bit off on the rough. That's not really bad. Okay, we're looking at what, 125 on the yards here. Okay, it's going to go downhill. Okay, we'll go with, we're going to go with the pitching wedge. Get a distance. Well, we got some good roll on the green there. Okay, almost flat, almost straight. Not too bad. Distance control is key on putts. So we'll take the pot. All right, we are on hole number 5. It's par 3. Let's see here. It's going to come down this way, so that's 8 iron's probably our best bet. There's a shot. Well, it's on the table at least. Long putt, but it's okay. Actually, I went to the edge. I'll still putt. It's going to be downhill. Yeah, right about there. I think I did it way too late. Yeah, I did it way too late. Get in there. Oh. Yeah, I have to work on my speed controller. Get in the hole. There we go. And we're looking at hole number 6. Par 4. Well, the wind's going to want to push it to our right, so we've got to keep that in mind. Yeah, it's pushing it a bit to the right. Hopefully, we're not in a bad spot. Well, could have been better. It had a little more distance on it. Okay. Coming out of the junk, so we're getting some club edge here. Well, we're going to be right on the edge here, so that's not too bad. Okay. Eventually, it's going to break to the left. Not a lot. Sit down. A little hard, but not too bad. Okay. Gonna break some. Oh, didn't quite get it. Sometimes you gotta take the boats. Okay, we are on hole number 7, par 5. Now, bunker down there, you can't see because of the little display. The wind's going to pull it to the right, so it shouldn't be an issue. Oh, didn't even show you. Okay, here's the display. Let's go back to the shot. There we go. See what we can do. Oh, hold it left. I don't know what type of situation it's going to leave us in. Well, the rough. Could be worse. Now, we want to get a little height off this thing. Let's see here. Let's get in that magical zone right about there. When I say magical, I mean a good distance for our clubs. Still in the rough, but pretty good distance for us. Alright. Okay. There. Did we get there? Ooh, nice. Nice. Alright, let's try to capitalize on this. Get in there. Yes. I will take the birdie. Let's see what we're working with here on hole number 8. The par 3. And the wind's going to push it a bit. And it's downhill. So we're going to go with a pitching wedge. Let me fix the shot here. Okay, there we go. Do we get enough distance on it? Not bad, not bad. Okay, a little bit uphill, some distance here. Keep going, keep going. Perfect. Take the par. Okay, we're on hole number 9, par 4. Let's see here. The wind's coming up from the bottom to the top. The landing zone for a driver is problematic here, so let's go ahead and take it a little light there. So I have a better chance of being on grass. Let me see. I do need to set this to be like that. Okay. I pulled it a little left. We should be okay. Well, we're on grass, so that's not bad. Let me see. We are about 100 yards. Wind's going to pull it to the right. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Not sure. I think we got the distance right, but I don't know. We're just off of the green. Yeah, we're going to get a little roll out there. Okay. Sit. Close. Not bad. All right. Didn't get the break right. Got a bogey. Okay. We're on hole number 10, par 4. Wind's going to come from what would be the bottom of the map to the top, which would be to right. So we'll adjust our shot a little bit to accommodate. Hopefully I didn't go too far right. Hopefully we're on the grass. We're on the rough. At least not in the trees. Let's see here. The wind is still coming from left to right. Should be about right about there. I think we got a good bead on it. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Okay, it's going to break a little bit left. And just come on. Do it, do it, do it. Oh. Well, it's always good when you set yourself up for just a two putt. There we go. And here we go, hole number 11, par 4. Wind's going to help. Try to keep it as straight as we can. Let's put it in shot mode there. Pretty straight shot. Oh, it's rolling off to the... Oh, it stayed on the fairway. Yeah. Let's see here. We got a little bit of help. It is uphill a bit. Take that. Okay. Can we get it close? Yeah, we got it fairly close. Let's see if we can sink some of these. Oh boy, way too hard. Come on, get down there. Ooh. Yeah, my putting cost me that one. It went from birdie to bogey. That was my fault. Let's try not to do that again. It's a par 3. Wind's going to come from the left to the right or the bottom of the screen. And it's downhill a bit. So let's go with a 7-iron. We pulled it a little right. Okay, I think there, that's where we should be. Sorry about that. You probably just seen my view. That's okay. 30 yards. Not exactly where I wanted to be, but do what we gotta do. Oh, and that came up short too. A long putt for par save. Get up in there. Get in there. Ah, good try at least. Yeah, got another bogey. Okay, we're on hole number 13. Par 5. Wind is going to push it to our right. We'll adjust for that. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're on the grass. Yep. Good, we're on the grass. And let's see here. The wind's going to help us a bit. So I'm going to go with a 5-iron. I think we're going to be off to the right there. Oh, right on the rough. 21 yards. Although it's just our third shot, we can make a good chip here. Get up there and roll and stop. I don't think it's going to stop. Well, under the circumstances. Okay, I think we're shooting for birdie now. Let's see if we can put it in. Oh, way too fast, way too fast. Oh. That's the problem with getting speed wrong. Curl in there. Birdies can turn into bogeys real quick. Okay, let's see if we can settle down. We're on hole number 14, par 4. Short par 4 apparently. And we have help with the wind. So let's go with a hybrid. Oh, and fix the chat. There we go. All right. Not too shabby, I don't think. Well, it's not on the green, but it should be close. Yeah, fairly close. Let's see, we'll put it up there and 27. Get up there. Oh, and stop. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's my kind of chip. Okay, we'll take the birdie. Fantastic. We'll hit the hole. Okay, we got a par 4 here. Not a short one like the last one. Okay, let's see, the wind is going to be coming like from here to here. So keep that in mind. Looks like we're going to be on the fairway. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's see here. 104 yards. Yep, I need more. Okay, we'll give that a shot. Not bad. Not bad at all. The trick, though, is to convert this. And I'll try. Curb in there. Yes! That's what we needed. The next hole, 16, is a par 4. Alright. Probably not going to reach it, but we should be able to get close. And let's Fix that shot there. Okay. Not sure what we're looking at. Well, we're not in the sand at least. 35 yards up there. Actually, okay. Wind's going to pull it left. Give it our best shot here. I don't know. Maybe a little hard. But we're on the green. Long ways down the green. It's going to roll like a bad boy, too. So let's see if we can guess how to get it where we want to get it. Did I get enough on it? Let's see here. Nope, it just didn't catch. I was hoping all this downhill would catch it, but it didn't. Now I'm going to have to give a little bit more and hopefully not overshoot terribly. Well, that's the way it is sometimes. Get up in there. There we go. Ooh, double bogey. Not very happy. Okay, we're on the last two holes. 17 is par 3. It's going to go from our right to left, which is the top of the map to the bottom. It is downhill a lot, like 11 feet. Okay, we'll see if we can drop it near the pin with a sand wedge. Hopefully I won't overshoot too much. Some height on it. Hoping the wind would push it some, but I don't think it was. Well, let's deal with it as we deal with it. Okay. 20 yards out of the sand. Too much? Yep, too much. Playing ping pong, not a good thing. Okay. Trying a little less here. That's better. Sometimes you gotta take your medicine. Wow, really taking our medicine today. Ooh, double bogey, par 3. Not good. Well, we're on the last hole here, and it's par 5. Maybe we can make up a birdie or not. We'll try. Wind's kind of coming from an angle here. Should leave for a fairly neat tee off. Okay. I wanted to put it slightly on the right side, which I did. Okay. Okay, we're rough, but that's not too bad. Okay. I'm gonna have to be a little bit to the right of the pin to ensure we have a decent landing area. So we'll do that. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had grass to land on. Mainly a strategic choice. Okay. This leaves us in a lot better situation here. Push a little bit that way. Let's stick with this. I'm going to stick with lob wedge. Okay. A little bit that way. Downhill, and my goal here is just to get it near the cup. Just get it near the cup. Of course, if it went in, I'd be happy too. There we go. And with this, we're finishing up. We got a total of 8 over par. Not bad, not bad. Nice here. Once again, I'd like to thank you for playing with me today. And hopefully, this is the end of week 8. We'll get a new weekly tournament. I can look it up, but I didn't check ahead of time, so it's wherever it is.